Hey guys, in this video, I'm talking about how this client turned into a $200 per hour maintenance client, and we're talking about a ceramic coating that was applied to this vehicle just a little bit ago. So before we jump in, I just want to remind you guys, if you are starting in the auto detailing world and you want to get my free guide to starting your auto detailing business for under $500, then go below in the YouTube description box and grab it with that first link that you will find super conveniently down there. I talk about the top 10 tools and products that you must have to succeed in the detailing world if you are going to start this kind of business. So let me explain the context of this detail for those of you who didn't see the video just a few days ago. This particular Sequoia is a 2001, I believe, so super old. But having said that, the owner of this Sequoia actually got the entire thing repainted and re-clear coated. So while it was single stage paint beforehand, it is now our modern day clear coated topped color coat paint. And so we are cooking with gas here. It's way easier to maintain, way easier to deal with. And on top of that, after he got it repainted, we had already planned to put a ceramic coating on it afterwards. And so the reason this particular client turned into a $200 per hour client is because there was no need to prep the vehicle at all before I put the ceramic coating on the paint. Because the paint was very literally completely new because it was completely repainted, again, there was no need to polish the paint before you actually put the ceramic coating on. And yes, the paint was allowed to breathe and it was allowed to gas out more or less before the ceramic coating was applied to it. And so everything was done in a very logical way here. So that's the simple answer on how this particular client went from a regular maintenance client to $200 per hour in the ceramic coating application, because it was about a 5-hour job from washing it to the cleaning preparation to the actual ceramic coating application minus the polishing, minus the paint correction. That was a huge time saver. Now, that being said, for the context, the ceramic coating that I used for this video is number one, the Crystal Serum Light from G-Technic, and then on top of that, after that had about an hour of cure time, I applied the EXO that often comes as a sort of like dual package. It's supposed to be applied on top of it. So one of the things I want you guys to try to notice, especially here kind of on the hood, is you can see the water behavior. This coating has had about a week to a week and a half to cure to this paint now. So it's totally cured. It's ready to be washed and have something put on top of it. The reason why I'm washing it this soon after the coating was applied is because it is now time to apply a spray ceramic coating to the roof. You might be wondering why I'm applying a spray ceramic to the roof. Why did I not apply the regular ceramic coating to the roof? It's simply because as this car was repainted, the type of material that is on the roof, or the type of sort of clear coat protection, we could just call it top layer protection, that is on the body of it versus on the roof, is not exactly the same. Basically, a good way to think about it is it's kind of rougher on the roof simply because it's a bit of a more gritty, durable protection. It's not a substance that can have a ceramic coating applied to it in the traditional way. You would never be able to pull the coating off if I put it on the roof. So I'm going to be putting the spray ceramic on there because it's going to be so simple to apply. So the first note to make here is how the soap and the water behavior looks as I'm just quickly washing and foaming down the entire car before I apply a coating on top of the ceramic coating, a quick little bit of, I believe, the last coat, and then of course the spray ceramic on the roof. The second main objective here after the spray ceramic is applied to the roof is to restore just a couple pieces of the black trim, and I'm going to show you guys all of those products that I'm using there as well. Now, one of the things that I want to dive into quickly in this short video is the profitability that this allows in the maintenance client world. I talk about maintenance clients all the time, meaning a maintenance client is simply a detail that you do on a regular basis. Generally, I put it within a time frame of at maximum 8 weeks or more regular. And when there is a ceramic coating applied to a maintenance client vehicle, you could obviously deduce why it makes it all the more profitable, all the more quick, less time consuming, less product, less energy output, and maximizing profitability. In addition to that, this particular car is a fantastic, what I would call opportunistic approach to the auto detailing business, in that This particular customer wanted the ceramic coating done after the repaint on the car was done. And not only do I get to apply a ceramic coating that's very easy to apply because the car was just repainted and the customer is already sold because he's been a maintenance client of mine for several years. So he already knows my work. I don't have to talk about or convince him of a ceramic coating. But because it was just repainted and the paint is very literally new, I can apply a ceramic coating in a very unique way in that it does not require the type of preparation that it would require otherwise. That is going to skyrocket my hourly rate. Like I said, this quickly became a $200 per hour job in the ceramic coating application, and my maintenance details on the Sequoia moving forward are also going to skyrocket my hourly rate simply because this is going to create even less energy output, less product output, and less time output on my part than a regular maintenance client would because, once again, it's like a maintenance client on steroids because there's a ceramic coating on the paint. It takes even less time. I'm creating more and more margins as time goes by. I'm increasing that margin in my detailing world. Now, I'm applying the last coat spray ceramic on the roof. I'm simply using a microfiber applicator and two different microfiber towels, one with a relatively low GSM, around 250 GSM. The second one is going to be closer to around 450. It's kind of that plush second pull, what I would call puller offer. It's the second buffing towel that's going to more or less take off any last minute residue and really increase and bring out the gloss of any particular coating you're using. Again, in this case, it's the last coat spray ceramic. It went on really, really well to the roof of this vehicle, even though the roof is a bit rougher. Like I said, it's not your traditional clear coat material and substance, and so you'd think that something like this would be relatively difficult to pull off. It's absolutely not. And not only am I going to be applying it to the roof, but I'm also going to be applying it to basically the upper part of the car. So you could think about it in just the painted areas that are framed around the windows. Those also carry that particular material that's a bit more rough, again, a bit more durable, and it's actually a good idea to put that particular type of material on the roof of a car, which, of course, the guy who repainted at the body shop that did that, because this car is going to sit outside, and so the more kind of durable we can make those really problem areas of the vehicle be, the better off everybody is going to be in this particular situation. Now, I just want to point out something and emphasize something I said a little bit earlier. This particular customer did not need to be convinced or sold or advertised on for a ceramic coating. 90% of that is simply because this was a maintenance client beforehand, before the ceramic coating was needed. And one of the things I talk about on the channel all the time is that in the detailing world, and really in any business whatsoever, but this is really something we don't talk about a lot in the detailing world, is it's always easier to do more business with people who are already doing business with you than it is to go out and find a new customer. And so a lot of times we talk about the maintenance client system on this channel, and this is just yet another reason why I'm so talkative and bullish on this idea of maintenance clients, because not only did it completely revolutionize my entire auto detailing business and skyrocket things over the past several years, but it extends, it gives you profitability, it gives you advantages, it gives you leverage in every area of detailing. So many guys are talking about wanting to get into ceramic coatings. I'm telling you, there is no better customer for a ceramic coating than a maintenance client who has you come out and take care of their vehicles on a regular basis. They are the easiest to sell to for obvious reasons. They are also people who understand the value of maintaining their vehicle in this sort of investment strategy, and because of that, it just makes sense. Now, I'm taking care of all the windows as well really quickly before I get to the black trim. The only part of the black trim that I'm going to be restoring at a high level here is the black trim that surrounds kind of right underneath the trunk door that swings up. This particular black trim needs to be restored. The other black trim on either side of the car was restored with a different product about a year and a half ago, and it does not need to be restored again. This is Sarah trim from the last coat. It is a super, super high gloss, very, very, very shiny black trim restorer, and it also has ceramic properties to it so that it's going to more or less be something that lasts a long time. And I'll, of course, continue to update you guys on this product because this is a vehicle that I see all the time, and so it's a great test subject for how long a product like this lasts. Now, guys, I just want to reiterate, if you're starting in the detailing world and you haven't yet got my free guide to starting your auto detailing business for under $500, then go below in the YouTube description box and grab that guide. It's a 13-page document. I spent a ton of time putting it together, explaining the exact tools and products that you need for something like this. If you want to see the tools and the products used in this video, go below. I'll put an organized list of links of all the tools and products used here so you can see all of those. And guys, of course, if you're new to the Wilson Auto Detailing channel and you haven't yet subscribed, but you like content like this, go below, smash the red subscribe button, and tap the bell icon so you get notified when I publish a future video. Now, let's go ahead and check out the final result with the Sequoia.